Welcome to Tech Talks with Paul. Today we're going to talk about a little hack that I've been using to get my my projects in AI when I'm trying to get my project ideas together. So what I do is I use a stream of consciousness method where I use Google Docs and the type by voice, and I can basically just spew out everything I can think about. I could talk all about the project, and then at the end of it, I can take all of that text and I can paste it over into AI and have it actually formulate it into an outline, a plan, and help organize it. But if you're anything like me, it's a lot harder to sit down and type all of this information in some organized fashion. It's a whole lot easier for me to just spew it all out like I'm telling somebody this great story and explaining it end to end to somebody, and then let AI actually organize it into cohesive thoughts. So let me give you an example of this. So here we are in Google Docs, and so what you want to do is select Tools and Voice Typing. Microphone comes up and you just click on that to speak, and I've already filled all this up with I kind of did my brain dump. And let me read this to you real quick. I want to create a YouTube channel where I talk about technical stuff like blockchain and AI and other technical things, maybe security. And I'm a dev, and I've been a dev for a really long time. I have a lot of technical skills, and so I'd like to have a channel where I can start talking about these things. I'm probably make a lot of short videos because I think a lot of these subjects we can touch on lightly here and there. I don't think we need to make too many long ones, but I also want to make sure some long videos where I can actually show some coding. I know that gets boring for a lot of people, so I know they probably won't have as much exposure, but I definitely would like to do that. I do everything from creating contracts to building back ends and working with databases. I work a lot with clients to help them take their vision and make it a reality. And so I kind of need an outline for how to structure this, what types of videos I should make. Should I do along a lot of shorts or something like that? And I'd be interested in if you came up with some names or some concepts for how to frame this. And there we go. So you can see that there was no punctuation. It was very run on. And so this was essentially me just spewing out my ideas. And when I normally do this, I'll put my headset on with a mic and I'll actually pace around the house, and I will just brain dump. And it might be 5 or 6 pages by the time I'm done. But the concept being is I can just do a brain dump. Like I'm telling somebody everything I can think of about this. And so I could just get everything out. It doesn't have to be structured. It can be rambling. Well, you can see it could be rambling. And you could just get it all out there. Now, this is something that we've never been able to do before AI, and this right here is a game changer for me when I have all of this information in my head and I need to get it organized so that I can actually use it. So once I have this, I will take all of this and I will copy it, and I will go over to my AI. I'm using Grok right now. And let's see if we can see that. Maybe I'll zoom in a little bit more. And I will paste it into Grok. And if you want, you can do deep search or think or whatever. But I think for this case, so that we can roll right through this, you can see that it read through all of it. It gives me a quick summary. But then it starts giving me ideas and structuring it. This like here's some short videos. Here's what you should do with those. And one AI trick every dev should know, and why your password sucks and how to fix it. And then it gives me some medium videos, which to be honest, I love to do the medium videos because they really kind of just enough time to get a point across, but not be totally boring, put everybody to sleep. And then there's long form, which I've done a couple of those where I just kind of really dig into a subject, and I'll show you some coding and some other things. So I'll kind of show you an end to end. And it tells me about the balance, content, strategy, tips, channel names, code craft, dev code, bitwise build. It gives me ideas, and then it actually gives me a schedule. So from this short little brain dump, it actually helped me lay out an entire content plan for my video channel. Now, if I tried to sit down and really give a brain dump that's 5 or 6 pages long, and then I sit down and tried to organize this into some type of a coherent plan that I can move forward with, um, days, weeks, probably never, because it would just, my head would explode sitting down trying to do this. And so I'd make some plan, but possibly not based upon all the data. This actually gives me a plan. Now, I'm not going to tell you the plan's perfect, and you can go back and forth with it and tweak it and organize it and say, well, okay, so this is way too much, let's, what should I do first? Or you could go back and say, okay, I'm going to give it more brain dump. Like, I love your plan, but here's where I see problems. And, I really want to do this. And this is kind of a subject that's real dear to my heart that I want to hit first. And blah, blah, blah. You get a whole nother brain dump, feed it back in, and off it goes again. Um, but the idea being is this is for people that have a harder time of getting everything in their head out into an organized plan. This is a gold mine. This has changed so much about the way I do things. And I even use this for some of my videos sometimes. Sometimes I'll be like, well, okay, I did this thing today where it was really cool and I think other people should see it. And I love the way it worked. But I don't want to make it into a 40-minute video. So how can I shrink this down into something that's bite-sized? What are the key points that I need to do? And I'll just give it a brain dump. I'll just talk, talk. And I'll just give it everything I got. And then boom, it finalizes a plan for me and helps me produce something that I can get out there and people can consume, and it's not boring and long and rambling like I'm doing now. So consider doing this. This is the game changer for me, and who knows, maybe it'll be for you. So if you like this video, give me a like, a share, and definitely give me a follow. I'd greatly appreciate it. And if you have any questions, look down below, or look down below and actually give me some questions, and maybe we can find some other things that can help us all out. Till next time, keep building awesome tech.